Now, the WGAL News 8 Storm Team forecast with meteorologist TJ Springer.
Our Memorial Day sadly hasn't been the nicest day across the valley. We had that sunshine yesterday, but today we've had some hit or miss downpours, some clouds, and now we're expecting some storms to move in on the Storm Team Live Radar Network. We can see a warning down to our south and west, and this is really the worst of it that we have across the area. To the north of the state line, we're really not seeing too much, and we can thank the cloud cover that we have in play that has kept the atmospheric stability in check. But the lift out to our west, out ahead of the main cold front, has sparked up these storms with the help of a little clearing out there. So really anywhere from just to the south of Chambersburg, that's close to the US 30 corridor, up into northern Franklin County, and a little farther north from there up closer to the Mifflin County line, we do have some isolated downpours. But I do think it's a race against the clock for us. We do have this severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 9 o'clock for just about all of the valley, but the storms that have fired up and the downpours, they're going to run into a more stable air mass, so I don't think they're going to have a lot of time to really intensify. So despite the watch, I have kept our impact and not pushed us up to that alert threshold because of the clouds lingering and keeping the atmosphere stable. Not saying we couldn't have a rogue stronger storm with some of that instability trying to increase with the sun peeking out, but I think the clouds are helping us and going to help keep the severe threat lower. And really, as I mentioned, it's a race against the clock for any stronger storms. And if one were to fire up, I do think our threats now for any severe criteria in terms of a tornado, large hail, and damaging wind, they're a little lower. But I think with the moisture in the air, that heavy rain threat is still something we'll have to watch. You can see the clouds. We're socked in with them here in the Red Rose City as we peek eastbound over some of downtown Lancaster. We've had some downpours today in the Red Rose City, and we'll likely see a couple more moving through during the evening. 76 the current temp in Selinsgrove, but the same goes for Chambersburg. We really haven't warmed up all that much because of the clouds. We're only at 73 here in the Red Rose City. It's 76 now in the capital. Through the remainder of the evening, we're going to hang out in the mid to upper 70s. Again, watching out for maybe a rogue stronger storm. Through the overnight, the cold front moves through with little fanfare. Could have a stray shower or storm early, but then we'll start to clear. It won't be as muggy as we tap into some of that drier air with temperatures in the low to mid 60s. Tomorrow, with the upper level disturbance moving in behind the surface low, we'll have the potential for a few afternoon and evening thunder showers. It'll be breezy and comfier with highs right around 80. Here's predictor. You can see the storms that do ignite continue to work eastbound through the next couple of hours. If you have any barbecues maybe planned later between 7 and 8, I think you'll be able to get those in. You can already see that wind coming in from the west. There's the cold front right there. You can see really not a lot of activity associated with it, but it moves through, and then tomorrow morning we'll wake up to some sunshine. It's going to feel much better. You'll notice it. Dew points drop back into the 50s, but then watch what happens during the afternoon and evening. Those clouds are bubbling up with some of that energy upstairs in the atmosphere, and that's what brings the potential for some isolated showers and rumbles through the latter half of our Tuesday. Now on Wednesday, the heart of the upper level wave moves in. That big dip in the jet stream is on top of us. That leaves the scattered showers and rumbles. Thursday may see a spotty shower storm, but finally Friday looks better. We're back into the lower 80s tomorrow, watching out for a few showers during the afternoon on our next 4 at 4. 72 Wednesday, much cooler as that wave moves in aloft. 72 Thursday. And then it looks like, Lori, as we head into the weekend, it's finally looking brighter and we're starting to warm back up. It'll feel great as we end the work week.